Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Laura, and this video is going to serve as the preview for Friday night's live sale, the July 19th. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, and that means 3 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to start by showing the Suncatchers. That's my normal routine. If you're new, I will explain how I run a sale at the end. I always start with the Suncatchers and Ornaments, and then I'll move to the jewelry room. As always, if you ever have any questions, just put them down in the comment section and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Okay, first Suncatcher is a crystal bell. The brand name, it still has the sticker on it. I'll take the sticker off if the winner wants me to. But this is going to be $30. Has 3 strands, 3 as-for crystals. The as-for crystals are at the bottom of all my Suncatchers. They are manufactured in Egypt. They are a high-quality chandelier parts manufacturer. And this crystal bell will be $30. The only thing I altered, I left the original dinger in there. I did make it have a loop so that I could connect these Suncatchers. The glass beads. So that's the only alteration that was done. So that one is, I didn't give you a total length. I'll measure that before tomorrow night, but it is actually my longest Suncatcher. If I had to throw a number out, I'm going to say 24, 25 inches. Actually, it's probably even longer than that. I'll get you a measurement. Okay, then I found these wonderful crosses. These are very sturdy. Very, very sturdy, not flimsy at all. So I did make different varieties. I have a total of 20 crosses. So the ornaments that I'm going to show you are available in multiples. This one could be for your rear view mirror, could be for the tree, could be every day. It is 8.25 inches long, and they are going to be $7. The next one, again with the cross, same cross, I went longer. This one is 21 inches long with a single strand, and it will be $13. Again, I do have multiples. Then the next one is a spoon bowl with the AB glass in there, which lights it up, 3 strands. And then at the bottom, 2 as-fors and a cross. This one is 20.25 inches long, and it is $21. Okay, then the 4th cross is a small spoon bowl. And you have your cross. And then you have your as-for crystal. This one is 13.5 inches long and $9. So I'm going to give you kind of a shot of those, and we'll move on to the angel wings. These angel wings I found while I was searching for snowflakes. Snowflakes are on the way. I'll get to that when I get to the napkin rings. Angel wings. I have 4 varieties that you can choose from. The first one is very simple for a tree, maybe a rear view mirror. I want you to know these are also very, very sturdy. Part of the design element, I drilled a hole up higher so that the as-for crystal would lay correctly and not be too low. So I did alter the angel wing so that it would be designed properly. It is 4.5 inches long, and these are $6. For the wings, I have a total of 15 wings to use across these 4 different designs. The next angel wing is 9.75 inches long. It is $9. You have 2 of the as-for crystals with the AB finish on there. The next angel wing is 21.5 inches long. It is $15. This one, I made it longer in case somebody wants to hang this and have this be longer. The fourth and final angel wing opportunity, 19.5 inches long, but I drilled holes on the sides, so we have 3 strands. 2 as-4s and a cross at the bottom. This is kind of my showstopper of the evening, other than the crystal bell. This one is $24. I would say I was very impressed with the quality of the wings and the crosses, and these would make excellent gifts. I would feel proud to give any one of these as a gift to somebody. That's why I decided to use different price points. Okay, now I have some spoon bowls. Very simple. You have your AB in the spoon. It just turns it into like a light. So this is 7 inches long, and they are $5. I have multiples. I have a tray full of them. Now, if you were at my last sale, you may remember these silver-plated napkin rings. They are vintage. I found more. I found 19 more of the rings, and I have polished them and they are ready to go. I did find more snowflakes, because last time I had the snowflake in the middle. They're not here yet. They are being held up at the post office saying they don't have my correct address. So I don't know how that's going to go. That's a long story in itself. When the post office sends you a text message with a link, I just don't want to push the link. So we're going to have to see what happens with that. Anyway, napkin ring. This one is 7 inches long. I do have the as-4 crystal in the middle, with 3 up at the top. This one is $8 for this. Once the snowflakes get here, we'll do more of those, even if I have to order them again. So the next napkin ring is a little longer. It's 9 inches. You have 2 as-4 crystals on here. One in the center, one hanging at the bottom. This one is $10. I have one snowman left. He's adorable. He was a salt or pepper shaker. And he also has my last snowflake that I had on hand. And he has an icicle and an as-4 at the bottom. He is 25 inches long, $16. Okay, I'm going to be kind of an overview of the different angel wings. I did pause this and I did go ahead and measure the bell. The crystal bell is 27.5 inches long. Okay, I'm going to take you back to the jewelry room now. Okay, I do have a couple of sterling silver spoon ring options. The sterling silver will be presented starting at 7:30 Eastern Time. So at 6:30 Central or 4:30 Pacific, I will start the sterling options. So if that's what you're interested in, that's the time to for sure be there. I've set my alarm for it to go off at that time. The first one, it's going to start bid at $44. Start bid at $44. Here's the pattern. Now I don't make these ahead of time because it's going to be a band style ring, which is just your basic band style ring. Different pattern, but here's a band style ring. Okay. I do like to cut the handle to the proper length, so I would need to know the size before I make the ring. And you'll be able to claim your size at the sale. This is like a Victorian style. I'm also getting Rococo vibes. It has the mill grain edge, so I can kind of, just from my knowledge, I don't have the exact date of this spoon, but the sterling is in all caps. It says 925 with 1,000 below. Has your patent date on it. This is very, very vintage. I actually think this is antique, but I can't like give you my source to where I found that at. But it is a Demetas, so it's nice and comfortable to wear. It is 5/8 inches wide here in the front. Starting bid will be $44, and your size range is 6 through 10. So if you're wanting a sterling silver ring, custom made in your size, and your size is between 6 and 10, this one might be the right one for you. If you do choose a very small size, the sterling mark would be cut off, just so you know. That's why another reason why I like to show you to verify that this is a sterling silver ring. Okay, the next pattern for sterling custom ring is this beautiful, I guess this is a bonbon server. It's from 1895. The pattern name will also tell you the flower, which is Forget Me Not. It's by Frank M. Whiting Company. So this is a true antique, and it has the W for Whiting mark, sterling in all capital letters. This is going to be a start bid, $44. And the size would be between size 6 and 12. This is a nice, long, thin handle. I can go up to a 12. Or if you want a very small bypass, say you want a size 6 bypass, there is enough handle here to wrap that around. I will show you as we go into this what a bypass is if you're not sure. So there's that one. Here's another sterling piece of silverware I found in the last couple weeks that I thought was amazing. Here's the back. You can see the sterling 925/1000, all capital letters. Here's the beautiful pattern. Again, these patterns are really old. I actually think these were from England, is probably why I cannot verify the pattern name. But just from my experience, this is very vintage, if not antique. That Rococo Victorian style. This one is 11/16 inches wide. I'll show you that on my finger. Very wearable. 11/16, very pretty. Start bid $44, and I can do this size 6 through 15. Nice narrow handle, but I can go up to size 15 on this one. Now, the fourth sterling option is from this spoon. This was sold to me as a souvenir spoon. When I got it, though, it's more the size of a salt spoon, and you can see how it's bent. Well, the bending doesn't bother me. That works out when you're bending a ring, but it's so pliable that I'm not sure this would be very durable as a spoon ring. It is marked sterling. It's absolutely beautiful. Try to get that to focus. Look at that. That's what I fell in love with, was this pattern. I love the shape. I love the flowers on here. I love the millgrain decoration. And when I purchased this, they had two, and I thought, oh wow. So I think what I'm going to do is offer these as custom-made sterling earrings. I kind of did a guess. They would be about 1 3/4 inch long once I add the ear wire. I do have sterling silver ball pins that I can make the ear wires from. Across here it's 3/8 inches wide. So if you are interested in sterling silver antique spoon earrings, these are going to start at $45. And if it's not somebody's jam, I will figure out something else to do with these because they are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, there's that. The final sterling option is a ring that's already made. It is a size 9. It came from Sugar Tongs, marked Web Sterling. So this is going to be a start bid of $25, but it is a size 9. And because of how I formed this, it's pretty much going to have to be a 9. So this beautiful pierced sterling silver ring. There's that. Start bid $25. And those are the sterling options. And like I said, I will start those approximately 7:30 Eastern. I will finish whatever I'm showing when my alarm goes off. And then we'll start in on those and then pick up again. Okay, so the next pattern I got a few pieces in is called Spring Charm. This is a passion flower. Look at how beautiful that flower is. I love that. I love that flower. And if you're new to me, the reason I fell into spoon jewelry for since 1993 is I love flowers, I love metal, and I love jewelry. And this brings all three of my favorite things together into one genre. Okay, so Spring Charm. It's also known as Garland. It has another pattern name named Garland. It's by William Rogers. 9/16 of an inch wide in the front, so just over 1/2 of an inch. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. They are going to be $15 each. It's just a nice spoon ring with a gorgeous passion flower. So if I can get that to focus in, there's that one. Then, if you want a matching piece, or maybe you don't care for the ring, I have enough pieces to do 2 bracelets, spoon bracelets. I'm not going to make these ahead of time. I would want to know your wrist size. The way to measure your wrist is get a cloth tape measure and get a snug wrist measurement around your wrist. Don't add anything to it, not tight, just snug. Just what your actual wrist measures. That's the number I need from you. I do know how to add the appropriate amount in, the appropriate amount of wiggle room in to make your bracelet fit comfortably. So I have enough to do 2 bracelets. They're going to be $24 each. And here's the other pieces I would be making bracelets from. I also received 2 more pieces that, well, like one's a teaspoon and one's the odd fork, so they don't have a match. And usually when I have like 1 piece left over, I can make a pendant. So I'll be offering up a matching pendant. But if you want a chain, I do have the ball chains that are 36 inches long. They can be adjusted. They're just $2 extra. They are stainless steel too, so they're durable and they will not tarnish. So I could also do 2 pendants to match this pattern. They are $10 each. The next pattern that I got, since I've seen you all, is called Fortune. It is from 1939, Art Deco. I actually really love this as an earring, and I will be offering these up in an earring as well. I just want you to see what a beautiful Art Deco earring that's going to be. Okay, so here is a band style ring. Let's see. It is size 8 and it is $15. I have one size 8, $15. I can adjust it a little bit. Oh, and I do want you to know it is a very thick and sturdy pattern on this one. Okay. I can also make, I have 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces. So it takes 2 pieces for a bracelet. Bracelets will be $24 if you like the bracelet. If you're interested in matching earrings, like I said, I just think this makes an amazing, oh, and I did kind of a guesstimate. It would be about 0.2 ounces, 1 3/4 inches long once I add the ear wires, and the earrings would be $18. I can also do a pendant. I have enough pieces. We'll see how it goes, how things get claimed. Pendants are going to be $10, and if you want the chain, 2 extra, so $12. So I have a total of the 1 ring that's pre-made and 8 pieces, 8 teaspoons. So, you know, bracelet, we'll spread that across bracelet, earrings, and pendants as we go. I hope that's not too loud. Okay, the next pattern that I got a hold of this week. Why is that there? Something gets in the wrong square, it messes me up. It's called Lovely Lady. The reason I decided to grab these though, well, other than that it's a pierced floral design with a decorated edge, which I really love on my silverware, is these are demitasse. And again, demitasse are those really small spoons. It's by Holmes and Edwards, quality silversmith. Are those small spoons used to stir your espresso. They make excellent spoon jewelry because they're lighter and thinner. All right, so I did get, I think, 10 pieces. Here is the ring, a band style ring. The ring will be $15, 7/16 inches wide. So a nice narrow ring, great for any finger, thumb, pinky, any finger. So $15 for the pierced design. And this bypass, this demitasse will also make a bypass ring in small sizes. I did go ahead and make one, size 3 through 7. Right now it's a 3.5. I can do size 3 through 7 in the bypass style. And this is your bypass style where the rest of the handle flips over around. I know a lot of people call it different things. I like to stick with bypass. I know I'm going to avoid using all the other terms because you might as well learn to say bypass. Okay, on that one it's also $15, and in the front it is 9/16 of an inch wide, so still very narrow for a bypass ring. I do have enough of these. I believe that I can also make some earrings. I have not made the earrings yet because I would like you to be able to choose your length. $17 for a pair of earrings. I like my earrings long, but if you like short or medium, that is something you would be able to decide, and I will custom make some earrings just for you. Okay, next up is a pattern. I did show this pattern last week using teaspoons, and right after that sale, and I sold them all. They were all gone. You guys scooped those up smartly. Right after that sale, like the very next day or two, I found more Jubilee, only this is an iced teaspoon. Nice long thin handle, iced teaspoon. So I already listed these on Etsy because this pattern is like my #2 seller on Etsy. I have 10 of them, but just because I tell you guys I bring things to you first, I'm going to bring these again. Here's the band ring. I can do any size between 6 and 15. 6 and 15. And it's a 1/2 inch wide in the front. And it's an iced teaspoon. It's even pretty on the inside. So there's the band, 17. And then I also made, now I did not have these last week. This is the bypass. You have this long iced teaspoon handle. It makes an excellent bypass. And the bypass would be available size 6 through 15. And the bypass again has that extra wraparound to it. And again, $17, and your size range is 6 through 15. So I just thought I would bring those back because last week I did sell every single one. I realize it's a repeat soon, but maybe there's somebody who didn't get it last week and like it now. I could do earrings, y'all. I could do earrings. Those two. I always match my patinas up when I do earrings. I make sure they look the same. I always make sure my patinas look the same. But because of how much I paid for these spoons, it would be a $25 earring. They would make beautiful earrings, very Victorian looking. So I could, but they would be $25. Probably 0.25 ounce or less, and 1 3/4 inches long. Again, we can adjust the length to what you want, but that's, you would get all your pretty. All the pretty would still be on there. Okay, next up, floral. That's the name of the pattern, floral. It is from 1902, so it is a true antique. It's a multi-motif, so patterns, the pattern will look different. We'll have a different flower. I think there's 8 in the floral, 8 different flowers. A multi-motif, so it's all called floral, but each one could have a different flower on it, if that makes sense. These are 2 3/16 inches long, 0.3 ounces. So 0.3 is the heaviest earring I will do. They are $15 for the pair of earrings. I do have some matching options as well. We can do a bracelet. This makes a beautiful bracelet. And as a matter of fact, one of the things I'm going to list on Etsy next week will be these as a bracelet, unless you guys gobble all these up. Bracelets will be $24. Again, please measure ahead of time what your wrist measurement is. It saves so much time after the sale if you could know your ring sizes and your wrist measurements during the sale. Okay, so some of the handle that was left over after I made the first pair of earrings in the floral, I made a hoop from it. Try to show you. It's not super exciting with the design. You do have some of that Art Nouveau element still on there. So I did mark these down to, I'm showing these for the first time, but I feel like just because they're a little underwhelming, I'm going to offer these for $10. I only have one. They are 0.2 ounces, 1.5 inches long, 1.5 inches long, 0.2 ounces, and I'm going to offer these up for $10. I don't often do that, but sometimes I'm a little underwhelmed by something, and maybe somebody will enjoy them. Okay, matching pieces. We did the bracelet. I can also do a pendant in these. $10 for the pendant. If you want the chain, it would be $2 extra. Remember, these are over 100 years old. They definitely look their age on these. But that flower is just really, really pretty. Something I'm thinking about doing, if there's somebody out there who would like their earring to start here, go up to here, you would have a shorter, lighter weight earring. I would consider doing that, and then I would use the rest of it as an earring as well, a different earring. So just an option if you're liking that pattern, but the other earrings were too long or too heavy for you. That's the good thing about doing these previews. You guys get time to make your notes, make your list, get your questions, ideas. I've noticed that a lot of people, I know you guys are doing that because it comes up in the chat, and I really appreciate that you watch these and you come up with your questions. The next item, we will have some options. This is my first time ever having this spoon. I'm just going to let you take that in for a moment. It is made in Sweden, so it is a Swedish. They were sold to me as salt spoons. I think it's a little big for a salt spoon. It's a little small for a demitasse. So it is what it is. Beautiful. Highly detailed rose. And this beautiful embossed spoon. if you look at it, you could almost even see an angel's face, wings, and body. Here's the back side of it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the back to show up. Okay, so here's what I did with it. I took these spoon bowls. Sometimes I'm underwhelmed by spoon bowl earrings. I know a lot of people like them. I'm just underwhelmed. These are fantastic. These are fantastic. I did not flatten them. I had an odd number. I tried flattening one. I liked it better. The design was better this way. Okay, I always aim for what this pattern or what this piece of silverware will do best. I don't aim for just what I'm trying to have. Some weeks I will have fewer rings because it just didn't work out that way. I'm always going to use a piece of silverware for what it does best. So these are very lightweight, 0.1 ounce. They are 1 3/4 inches long, and they are going to be $15. $15 for this extremely unique spoon. Couldn't find another one like this using Google Lens. I'm not saying they're not out there, but see, even your backside's pretty on these spoon bowls. Nothing to be underwhelmed about here. So I could do 3 pairs of those. 1, 2, yes, I can do 3 pairs. Then with the rest of the spoon, I made these beautiful earrings. Again, very lightweight, 0.1 ounce, 1 3/4 inches long. And as always, the back side, you're just not going to be embarrassed if your hair is up or if you have short hair. These are $17 for these beautiful, unique rose earrings. And I can do 3 of those. The other ones are not made yet. Okay, now like I said, I had an odd pair. I had 7, 2, 4, yeah, I had 7 of these. I did make 1 ring. I made 1 ring, so one person could get this. It's going to be between, it's a size 5 right now. There's enough spoon handle left. I can go up to a 6. $15 for this. Very unique rose spoon ring that was made in Sweden. The spoon was made in Sweden. So there's that. Okay. I was very excited to get that pattern. Now, last week I had those German rose earrings, and one person claimed them in the short length, which left me with these pieces of silverware that have this lightly hammered design on there. But that pattern was pierced, and it left me with a natural place to hang some cultured pearls. So these stick earrings are $15. Cultured pearls. They're real, but they're cultured, okay? Very lightweight. I rounded up 0.15 ounce. They are 2.5 inches long. They're going to be $15. I only have 1. There's your back side. Just thought it was wonderful that I was able to use the natural piercing part of the spoon to put your little dangles on there. Okay, so there's that. And I'm bringing back the Romford wheat from 1939 Art Deco pattern, 1 7/8 inches long, 0.2 ounces. These were made from iced teaspoons, so they tend to be thinner and more lightweight. $15. I have 1. Magnolia earrings. They are $15. 0.2 ounces, 1 3/4 inches long. I have lots of magnolia. If you are interested in matching pieces, let me know in the chat. I'll pull them out. I have rings, bracelets. Yeah, just let me know in the chat. Okay, then I have another magnolia earring. 1951 magnolia. These are the hoops. I used the full spoon. These are teaspoons. They are 1.5 inches long from here to the bottom of the hoop, 0.3 ounces. And these are pretty from every angle, even the back side. So, and those are $15. I have one. And my last earring for this week is Baltic Kings 1852. So a true antique with the shell motif, 1.75 inches, 0.2 ounces. They're $15. You can't really tell the front from the back, so you'll look pretty coming and going. There's that one. Okay, then I also have the last Magnolia, again from 1951, heart pendant with AB check glass and a cultured pearl. Okay, $12. If you want the chain, it would be $2 extra on this one. This is my last one in this. I could make more. I wasn't planning on it, but I could. So there's that, $12. Then I pulled out, I'm going to call these an add-on. An add-on would be something that you can purchase at the end of the sale. If you've already purchased something from me, this would just add to your package, won't change your shipping at all. It is a Jubilee from 1953. This would match the ring that I was showing earlier. Keychain. And I'm going to do these for $6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So if you want to add on a keychain, there's that. So it is, I still have 26 hours till showtime. I may be adding a few more things to the sale that aren't shown today, especially if those snowflakes should happen to appear in my mailbox tomorrow. I'm not counting on it, but if they should happen to show up, I will definitely add some Suncatchers with snowflakes. I ordered 75 snowflakes, so they're going to have to make an appearance at some point. All right, so if you've been with me before, I'm just going to spend the rest of the video talking about how I run my sale. So if you're new, this would be new information to you. I ship from Nebraska. I invoice through PayPal, and I ship using Pirate Ship to get the best rates. But really the most important thing when it comes to shipping to know is that I practice flat rate shipping. I think shopping should be fun. No surprise is a good surprise. So I'm going to tell you right now how much shipping will be. If you purchase 1 or 2 jewelry items, not add-ons, jewelry items, not ornaments, but jewelry items, your shipping will be $4. If you purchase 3 or more jewelry items, shipping will be free. Suncatchers are different. Small ornaments, small Suncatchers, no matter how many you purchase, even if you purchase a lot, your shipping is going to be $4. The larger Suncatchers, like the longer ones, the bell, the snowman, the larger, what I call Suncatchers versus ornaments, your shipping will be $6 no matter how many you purchase. I cover the rest of the shipping. That way you kind of know, you can budget things out and you will know ahead of time how much your shipping is going to be. So if you're new, there will be a link to my jot form in the comments and in the description. You pre-register before claiming an item, and it's only going to ask you for the information I need to process your order. I will need your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address where you receive mail, because I do use the post office. I don't use UPS or FedEx, post office. And I will need to know an email that's attached to your PayPal account. Now, if you don't have a PayPal account, no worries. Any email will work. There's a place on the jot form to add a note to me. It would be helpful to know that you don't have a PayPal account, because what I will do then after I create your invoice, I will email you a link to the invoice, and you can check out as a guest. You don't need to log into PayPal. You would check out as a guest and use your preferred method of payment. PayPal takes all kinds of different cards and payments. When you get your invoice, let's say you see a mistake. It's like, Laura, I should have had free shipping and you charged me $4. My email, you just click on my email from the invoice and say, Laura, this needs to be corrected. Or if you want to add something or change something, anything that's related to the invoice, just reach out to me and I will fix it before you pay for it. Don't pay the invoice until it's correct. Because once you pay that invoice, that signals me everything is correct and I get to work. I do use your invoices as work orders. They're very, very detailed. They will have your pattern name, your year of the pattern, the size, what it is. If I ever need to go back, say you come into a sale 6 months from now and say, I need that same size ring. I can go back to a previous invoice and look up what your size was. So it's very detailed. Okay, so the sale is Friday. I will begin invoicing Friday evening and Saturday. Payment is due no later than Monday evening. When I wake up Tuesday, if I haven't heard from you and the invoice is unpaid, it will be canceled. Please, there is no obligation whatsoever to purchase anything. You are absolutely welcome to come, watch, ask questions. A lot of people are curious how things work. Come on in. There's no obligation to purchase anything. So please don't claim an item unless you can pay by Monday. I will have another sale in 2 weeks if tomorrow is not your shopping day. So you're welcome to hold that off. Okay. So then once payments are made, I do start shipping out on Monday. Many of these things are made to order. So I can only process so many orders. It's been averaging to get the last one. I usually get the majority out by Wednesday, and then there's the big orders that I really need to focus on will go out Thursday or Friday. So if you have any questions, please put those down in the comment section and I'll get back to you really quick. If you prefer to ask your question by email, I will also put my email in the comments and the description. So I hope you can make it tomorrow night. I've missed you all that have been here before, and if you're new, I can't wait to meet you. Friday the 19th, I do start on time at, I have to convert because I'm in the central time zone. So it's 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific. I do a giveaway. I start on time and I do a giveaway after about 8 minutes, 7-8 minutes to get everybody in and kind of go over quickly, answer questions about how I run the sale, and then we do a giveaway. The giveaway is $5 off your invoice. You don't have to use it right now. You can save it up, and if you don't want to use it, you can gift it to somebody. Okay, guys, thank you so much for if you listened this long. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.